Yeah, ammo checks out. Welcome back to Black Mesa. Listen. Whatever I touch, it turns into fucking dust. There's lyrics about that.
Could ruin rather quickly, don't you think?
Yes, it did. The lyrics go, everything I touch turns to ashes. Falls away, I think. So what's the issue? I don't know, software idiosyncrasies. If it's idiopathic,
What I smell?
idiopathic nose infection. Well, what's the word for stuffed nose? For stuffed in Latin, because medicine. Oh goodness, it's idiopathic, which means idio means we don't know what, and pathic means that it's pathogen or pathological, so out of the norm. So we don't know why it's not normal that your nose is stuffed. That's what running nose is, or stuffed nose, or catching a cold. It's idiopathic. Idiosyncrasies is the term for we don't know why is it synchronous or working in a certain specific way together. Your computer works differently than mine, really, even though it might have the same components. Because software and shit, those zeros and ones just fall into the wrong hole. So why am I talking all about that? Because everything was working to some degree. Remember when I was in that area where two alien aquatic creatures were in a massive vat of water, and not where we pick up the crossbow right away. Later on, where there was a bar or like grate steel bars just blasted through with heat as well.
Research too.
Yeah.
The glue-on gun, but I just can't bring myself to use it on another living creature. It doesn't appear that you have any trouble killing things. You can take her with you, but please promise to put her to good use.
Right, listen. First off, are you the sole inventor and tester of the glue-on gun? There's a team for that usually.
Plenty of opportunities to test her in the field, but you can practice in the shooting range if you'd like.
You might be the head of the project, but it's not to say that you're the only one, the only guy making all the breakthroughs. So there was no one else trying it out on living things like headcrabs and all the aliens and anything else, really, rabbits, fucking. It didn't have to be tested just now, only when the aliens arrived. Alright, nuclear ammo. So this guy, yeah.
Ever make it out of here?
You probably not. Second, you don't have trouble killing things. It's because I'm a wanted man, and you can't blame it on self-defense. Like the guy with the other series. In pretty much the same universe, but sort of not HD universe at that point.
Thing like this?
No, not yet, Invasion of alien forces to Earth is kind of a new thing for all of us, I hope. Right, where does that go? Is this locked? If I go up, will I... Oh, right. The ladder is locked, so we can't climb it. Of course not. It is, only, yeah, like I said, I'm being targeted. Play with the gun, Gordon. Oh yeah, we're full on ammo and we can test it now. Does it have alternate fire? If we open this up... There are headcrabs, right? Fortunately, hopefully not bull squids. He says as the bull squid appears. Fuck. Is this all for living test subjects? Oh? A new one? New bull squid probably, yep. What does the alternate fire do? It doesn't.
You know what you've just done?
I killed the bull squid with a glue-on gun. Yeah, weird. There is no alternate fire for things like that. Even the Taucan has some. Listen, and if you're gonna complain, I'm gonna shoot you with it, and you'll have first-hand experience with that as well. The desert became testy or something like that. What's in the behind the door number 2? Well, it's still a bull squid, so 20. It's almost 20, I guess. Right. True. All we need to do is survive now. Also, I'll have a break of 20 years in a different dimension. What was I saying? Idiosyncrasies. Right. So my computer. What's this? That's interesting. I don't know, pause it to read it, because I've got a lot of things to say, so we're not gonna... What is this, a bendy car? And it says her. Right, like I said, pause it to read this. I've got things to say. Idiosyncrasies, and when we were I was in the room with the... Oh yeah, the way is just blocked off, so you have to go through here and interact with the glue gun, of course, right? That's reasonable. That's what people would usually do. Block off the corridor so they can always go through the firing range. Always practice, right? Never lose a chance to practice, target practice, practice your aim. Something like that, or shooting, I don't know. And right, last time, well, some time ago. Recently, usually, recently, lifts have tendencies to not work, so I don't know what's gonna happen here. We're going, I guess. I was saying, when we were in that room, I was talking about how I reinstalled audio drivers. And with all that, something broke. So one thing or another broke. The headphones are not detected as headphones. Talking about breaking the elevators, right? Let's listen to music. There's gonna be eye hounds here, I remember, at some point, probably. At some place. Also explosive barrels. Ball squid. The loading screen, like chapter screen. Main screen of the game? Main menu screen area had a ball squid somewhere around here. Be on the lookout. So, only a loose, like a electronic thing, yeah. Oh, holy shit! There were eye hounds. Fuck you. And they used the explosive barrels against me as well. Fuck. So what is a gluon? Like a elemental particle? Yeah, that's what you get. Oh, there's another. I think we got him. Oh yeah, the alien grunts as well. They're gonna be difficult. So, find more nuclear ammo. After all, we are in the nuclear reactor core. Yeah, also, Gordon is reactivating a nuclear reactor again, of course. Another reactor, this time is nuclear, with all the rods and shit, like I said. So, I reinstalled the... Oh, fuck me. Reinstalled audio drivers. Shotgun ammo. There was some shotgun ammo we should be using to not have things go to waste. Shotgun reinstalled audio drivers, and then I said things didn't work. The audio is now not recorded as it probably should, just by default when I'm swapping things around. So there's an issue there. Now there's a new issue. As of recent, for some reason, I used like Razer's Cortex's thing to clear out errors for gaming, so the computer performs better and doesn't have like loose code running around somewhere or running away, something like that, right? Programming. Those are technical terms. Things like that. So I had this run, and now my computer is now shitting the bed in a different way. So I complained recently about how when I'm going into recording, the microphone's sensitivity is going up for no reason when it shouldn't be. So my audio is kind of speech is recorded separately and it's going off. So that's got some crackling. It's blowing out the mic essentially, right? That's usually the term used for it. Where am I going? I was trying to see if there's anything here. There wasn't, was there? Or is there? Or will we be going here later? I guess, I don't know. Let's go here, I don't know. Yeah, we'll end up going everywhere anyway, probably. Fuck you. Stop aiming at me.
You are a sight for sore eyes.
Always.
Head on downstairs.
Why?
Man's got a plan to get us out of this mess.
Oh, we're already getting ourselves into a main quest? Well, we can just do this, right? Does that work? No. Is there anything here? No. So what does the old man have? And why am I here? Have I screwed myself over by from exploring more? I don't know. Let's go. So every time now I said I caused myself more work, so I have to go into audio. Am I opening the door? You're the security guy here. Fucking hell. I'm going into more options, flipping more switching, and he's not even coming with me. Fuck off. Flipping more switching to get the recording going. Yes.
You'll need to activate both pumps to flood the reactor.
Uh-huh.
And then that access pipe down there will take you onto the core. Hurry on now, son. Time is short.
Why are we flooding the reactor? What are we flooding the reactor with? You'd think we're flooding it with the cooling fluid, but that's not what he said. Why are we going through flooded pipes instead of having access hatches?
Have been positively overrun.
Isn't it better if we don't flood it, if I have to access it? Take supplies and hurry. Is this your gun? How are you gonna die? You know, as we all know, Valve and probably these devs... Ah, hey! Roll the credits. And these devs, sticking to the... Fucking, what is it? Ah, there we go. More glue. More glue for the glue on gun. That's exactly what... The joke was in the making for a while. Listen, I'm over here and you're talking to me. Did I ask? Fuck me. Glue for the glue on gun. Skull for the skull thrown. Shit, well, there's a lot of ammo for us to use. Is this mirrored? No. Well, shit. What do I use? What do I like? I don't want to use whatever I like. I want to use whatever needs to be used. I wasn't listening. Anything you've got to say about all this? No? Good. Right, I'm flipping more switches. I'm going into audio options and then setting the NVIDIA container recorder from default to Realtek HD definition audio, then back to default, because why would I need to not use, why would I have to swap back or swap away from default? It's working always if it's not if I'm not recording anything, if I'm not recording videos on my channel here. Everything's working fine enough, so I don't have to swap out from default. Also, it's default, right? So it should work better by default. It should be compatible with more things going on the computer, because it's always default and it will always check for default. Hey, we can probably climb in there one way or another. There we go. Regular jumps here. It would probably usually require you to use crowd jumping. Can I jump on the rail? Ah, alright, that's fine. We also don't need anything, so maybe I can just throw it over there, down. So if we need one, we won't have to climb it. Good thing it didn't fall fucking down these pipes and become inaccessible. Right. So I'm flipping more switches, right? I change it from default to Realtek HD audio and then back to default. So the audio goes to 90 and then I have to increase it to 100. So the video, the game is recorded in maximum volume. So I don't have to dig with that. And like I said, I use the Razer Cortex to improve, clear out the computer, and it must have done something, I guess. It had progress bars and shit, so it did something. And then now when I'm flipping switches to record things and I put the audio to max, it says we're supposed to flood it first, right? Will anything happen if I go fuck it, level by level, right? It goes down and we're still on this level, so let's go here. I don't know, right? Exploration is good, but then there's also backtracking, so we have to take that into consideration, or at least I have to, and at least a little bit. Flipping switches, and when I put the NVIDIA recording to 100% for the gameplay to be in maximum audio, so I can lower it in edition instead of having limited options in increasing the audio. It also increases the sensitivity of my microphone, so I had to change my microphone in NVIDIA container options, audio options, to not the default but specifically Realtek HD definition audio. and then it stopped changing. So that was the cause of me blowing up the mic, even though I said I fixed it. So that happens, and I have that covered now. So like I said, we've got more things to flip. I've got more things to flip. Talking about flipping switches, we've got a level here, loading and shit. No. I mean, listen. I was prepared for that, or at least I was cautious and avoided that. There might be one more, unless I killed it. I killed it, good. Ah, bull squid. And barnacles. Shit, man, this is like infested, like proper. Right. So we're not wasting revolver ammo for barnacles. Oh, you know what we can use for barnacles? Explosive barrels, just like Half-Life 2. Remember Half-Life 2? I do. Here. Eat shit and die. I think shooting an explosive barrel saves like 1 round, I think, overall. So I don't know if that's... Well, it is worth it. It's 25% savings. But there was only 1 barrel for that. Wow. At least it's just pistol ammo and MP5. 5. So it saves us 40%? Something about that. Right. Flipping more switches, but I've got that fixed now. Like, have I mentioned already? I wish I had like fresh install. Like, not necessarily that I would just abandon this computer once and for all. It's that I would have it still working in the condition it is now, but then just have another, right? Have another new one, fresh install, shit like that. Even SSD maybe for the system partition, for the system fucking directory altogether, and then do my gameplays from there. That should have things working better, you know. Just have things work right again. That's what I'm trying to say. But like I said, it would be, well, I usually usually, right? I don't run 2 computers when I've got a new computer. I just move data really, and that also includes the operating system. So all the issues with software gets transferred to the new hardware, and the only thing that's working for me in the new hardware is it working faster. So even if there are errors, they're overcome faster. This is out. Is there any that's still not? Right. We're gonna have to do this and do something with that. Oh, fuck me, man. What am I doing here? Yeah, do puzzles. Exhaust all the options until shit's done. We should be flooding this chamber, because then it would make the box float up and we'd be able to exit it. So, again, it's before... Well, like... Oh, right. There's a ladder here, of course. This seems safe to be on. It's just a piece of it, right? I still don't know what we're doing here. We're flood. Well, you know, the general idea is clear. We have to flood the place. But yeah, new computer. Transferring data, so that's, and the system including that. So the software issues prevail. But maybe I would have 2, and then depending on what I need. Oh my goodness. An edge of this chicken wire fence stopped me. It dodges when I'm about to shoot. As soon as you get a beat on them, they dodge, so you miss. I'm convinced this is the AI. That's how it's programmed. Designed to frustrate. That's a phrase. Could be going through here. For one reason or another. Don't know why would I though. Let's try to going around like the aliens did. They're smart after all, right? They're aliens. They must know something we don't. Like going around the fucking place instead of trying to jump across and possibly break your legs or neck. Glue-on gun. Use that. 2 boxes. Yeah, let's try to waste revolver ammo. Fucking where did that come from? Excuse me? Fuck me. Holy shit. Bet your ass it got spawned. Designed to frustrate. Have I mentioned that today yet? In this playthrough? Altogether? This goes down to a place. Okay, it's there, okay. Okay. That's right. If I was to get a new computer, I would just transfer everything. But this time maybe, because you know, it would be best to just get everything. But usually it's just cheaper to change out components. So that's an issue. You know, you can, of course, always donate to me. Can you? You can buy shirts. That's definite. But if you really want to, you can ask me for a donation link to my PayPal. And if you donate enough money, I'll just buy a complete new separate computer that I would use, and have two, and depending on which one I would need or want to use, because like I said, on this one, with all the data, there are saves and shit that I wouldn't want to lose. Because I don't want to lose saves for the games and shit. Oh shit. Look, man, that's going too far. Don't get up. Really no need. Fucking. That wasn't headshot enough. I missed like 5 pellets. Wasn't headshot enough. Wasn't headshot enough. Fucking. Listen. That fucking bazooka. Not headshot enough. That bazooka is starting to feel more convincing to use in those tight spaces. 1 shot, 2 kills. That would be. Glue-on gun. Taucan is boring now. We've got a new toy. I mean, these use the same ammo. Which one should I use? What's the damage per shot again? What's the ammo effectiveness, efficiency? Which one should I be using? What's the metagaming on that? I should be talking about metagaming. But I guess I will stop and I'll talk about metagaming on or during my Knights of the Old Republic playthrough, the next episode. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for more Black Mesa as well, because this is not yet finished. We're still going strong. I'm still going strong. So yeah, if you really want me to have a new PC, you can always fucking donate. It's only about $1,000, right? Yeah, and then I'd have a fresh start with that, and I'll be running this computer when I need to, because it has saves, and I don't want to lose saves and progress on my games that I don't uninstall ever from my computer. That's one of the reasons why I also have very little room on it, and that's why there's some bitrate issues sometimes on the videos I'm making, because the files are small, because I have to conserve space. So that's pretty much it for today. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully we'll see each other in the next episode of Something I Play For You For Free. In the meantime, of course, interact with everything. Share the videos. And if you don't like the content, it's entirely your fault. Now, what does that trigger? Probably the door. And I probably shouldn't be using a glue-on gun on a head crab. But as we have seen... Oh, you lost your way? Try meditation. Shouldn't be using a glue-on gun on a head crab. But a zombie, as we've seen, if you don't kill him hard enough, it's essentially another enemy in the making. So, only 4... Kill aliens with aliens. Good thing those hornets eventually do find their mark. Some of them does. Eventually. I should be using this. I would never have problems with ammo, right? Right. So, anything else? Oh, right, hey! Barnacles. Fuck. Fuck. Oh, this one's dead. Good. Only this is inaccurate as well. Did I get him yet? No, it moves. I can still see movement. I think that's down. This time it's down, right? Better be. Well, I'm gonna take it as is. Oh shit. So a barnacle, huh? At least I didn't break my leg. That's probably because I cheated the gravity to make it lower so the jump is more realistic. Right. So, that will be it for today. See you next time.